We're at the corner of Emerald and Malta, where just minutes ago, a 13-year-old boy heading northbound on a scooter sideswiped this Dean's Transportation bus. We know the bus driver was the only one on the bus at the time the accident occurred. The victim was transported to Spectrum Butterworth. He is in stable condition but did suffer multiple fractures. We're told that the St. Joseph River is the lowest it's been since Venus Stewart disappeared 2 years ago. But after multiple hits by cadaver dogs last week, MSP divers decided to take another look. The Department of Education told us that while they can step in and stop benefits, it's rare. So rare that they can't remember the last time that happened. And although dozens of people came out to honor those who have served our country this Veterans Day, a special thank you was given to those who call Pilgrim Manor home. We're talking with a local heart specialist who tells us why an ingredient found in here could cause you to wind up here. We're also talking to store owner Marianne Schwant, who says she sells the drink, but not to everybody.
Who am I really to say or judge what somebody can or can't have?
But at Maple Valley Market in Trufant, if you're not at least a teenager, it's likely you won't be buying one of these.
When I think that, the kids are like way too young, that I don't feel comfortable with it, that's when I say no.
And the FDA's investigation only backs up the store owner's concern. 13 deaths over the past 4 years, possibly linked to 5-Hour Energy.
The big concern is it that these energy drinks have enough stimulants in them that can be triggering people's hearts to become irregular and to cause sudden death.
Dr. Shalfoun says it's the caffeine people need to look out for.
It doesn't really give me how much caffeine is actually in there.
That's because 5-Hour Energy is not required to disclose the amount of caffeine in their products. 5-Hour Energy does place a warning on the label that people should not consume more than 2 bottles a day. The label also says the drink is not for children under the age of 12.
I have parents who come here specifically asked not to let their kids buy energy drinks.
Dr. Shalfoun also says that certain medications can interfere with stimulants like 5-Hour Energy, causing the level of caffeine you drink to double, even triple. In Grand Rapids, Jessica McMaster, Fox 17 News. Family members of 31-year-old Julie Danielson say she was a smart, caring person who loved her twins. Now those 2 boys will grow up without a mother.
Julie was one of the most wonderful people in the entire world. And she was beautiful.
Deputies gathered outside this Montcalm County home Saturday morning. Inside, they found 31-year-old Julie Danielson dead in the basement.
She loved her children more than anything.
Liz Blank is Danielson's sister-in-law. The 2 women became friends when they began working together at Flagstar Bank 5 years ago.
I love to listen to her talk because she makes me feel so stupid sometimes because she's so smart.
Yes.
At about 4 a.m., the Montcalm County Sheriff's Department received a call bringing them to Danielson's home. Police are not saying how Danielson died, but that it is not a random crime.
We will still find the person who did it.
The Sheriff's Department believe they have the person responsible for Danielson's death in custody. Family says this brings them some peace, but not enough to ease the pain.
We went out shopping all the time, and I went through many years of infertility, and she stood by my side, and
they were like sisters.
She was able to see her niece being born 1 month ago. And I had many, many, many losses, and she was there for me through every single one of them.
Family says the 2 children were not inside the home at the time of the murder. They say they are safe and staying with family. In the studio, Jessica McMaster, Fox 17 News. A man wanted by police as a possible witness in those highway shootings we've been hearing so much about has been located and questioned. This photo was released by investigators yesterday. It was taken at a gas station in Brighton near one of the shootings along I-96. The man has come forward, and a special task force says they no longer are seeking him for information. However, the gunman, who has been terrorizing drivers for a month, is still out there. There have been 24 confirmed shootings along the highway over the past month, from Lansing all the way to Detroit. So far, only 1 driver has actually been hit by a bullet. A man from Delton was shot in the backside on his way to the World Series. Tonight, there is a $102,000 reward out there for information leading to an arrest. In the meantime, police are stepping up patrols on that stretch of highway this weekend.